Imagine diving nearly 2.5 miles beneath the ocean's surface, to a place where the water pressure is enough to crush a main battle tank. For 5 people, this wasn't a sci-fi nightmare, it was a luxury vacation. On June 18, 2023, the OceanGate Titan set off on its final voyage. It was heading for the final resting place of the Titanic. But just 1 hour and 45 minutes into the dive, everything went silent. This is the story of an experimental dream that ended in a modern tragedy. OceanGate, he wanted to revolutionize deep-sea tourism with a brand new vessel, the Titan. Now, building a deep-sea sub usually follows a very strict rulebook. For decades, engineers used solid titanium or steel spheres. Spheres are great because they distribute massive water pressure perfectly, but Rush wanted more room for passengers. So, he chose a cylinder of heavy titanium. He built the main hull out of carbon fiber. Yes, the same stuff used in aerospace. Sounds high-tech and cool, right? Well, there's a catch. Carbon fiber handles stretching well, but crushing, not so much. It turns out, a lot of people in the industry saw this coming. Experts warned that repeated dives would cause delamination. That's a fancy word for the carbon fiber layers slowly peeling apart under stress. Former employees raised major red flags about the lack of proper testing. But Stockton Rush famously claimed that innovation meant breaking some rules. He even famously steered the multi-million-dollar craft with a modified gaming controller. Hey, we love a good gaming session, but maybe not when piloting a deep-sea vessel? Before we find out what happened on that fateful morning, if you're enjoying this deep dive into history, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel swim along, and you won't miss our next adventure. Alright, back to the freezing waters of the North Atlantic. June 18th. The Titan is sitting on the deck of its mothership, the Polar Prince. Inside are 5 people, including billionaires, an ocean expert, and Rush himself. The hatch is bolted from the outside. There is literally no way out. The Titan drops into the water and begins its 2-hour descent. 1 hour passes, then an hour and 30 minutes. At exactly 1 hour and 45 minutes, all communication stops. No tracking, no texts, no pings. The Titan had vanished into the abyss. What followed was a massive, frantic, multinational search effort. Ships and planes from the US, Canada, and France rushed to the site. The media focused heavily on a ticking clock, 96 hours of oxygen. Deep-sea robots were deployed to scour the ocean floor. Everyone hoped they were just stuck on the seafloor, waiting for rescue. But 5 days later, the heartbreaking truth was uncovered. An ROV discovered a debris field just 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic. The pieces found included the Titan's tail cone and landing frame. The investigation concluded that the Titan didn't run out of oxygen. Instead, the experimental carbon fiber hull had violently given way. At that depth, the water pressure caused a catastrophic implosion. It happened in a fraction of a millisecond. The passengers would have felt absolutely nothing. It was instantaneous. This sparked fierce debates about regulation, tourism, and safety and extreme exploration. The ocean remains one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. A reminder that while innovation is great, the laws of physics always win. What do you think about the Titan disaster? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.